Hello everyone, this is Madhu Chetan. In this video, I am going to solve problem on calculation of ratios. Unit 2 ratio analysis. So in this problem, a balance sheet is given and we are asked to calculate some ratios. So let me read the balance sheet. The following is the balance sheet of Kalyani Electrical Company as on 31st 3 2014. The liabilities are like this: equity capital 3 lakh, creditors 48,000, bills payable 10,000, bank overdraft 5,000, outstanding expenses 2,000. The total liability is 3,65,000. Asset side is land and building 1,50,000, plant and machinery 85,000, short term investments 16,000, stock 50,000, debtors 59,000, prepaid expenses 1,000, cash in hand 4,000. So total assets 3,65,000. So what we are asked here, we are asked to calculate current ratio, quick ratio and absolute liquid ratio. So the formulas for these ratios are given in study materials also. So here also they are used. To find out the current ratio, current assets divided by current liability, this formula is used. So what are all the current assets given in this problem? Let me see that. The first one is short term investments, stock, debtors, prepaid expenses and cash in hand. These are all the current assets. Then what are all the current liabilities? Creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft and outstanding expenses are the current liabilities of this problem. So if we take the total of these current assets and current liabilities, so the first one, let's take the current assets. Short term investments 16,000, stock 50,000, then debtors 59,000, prepaid expenses 1,000 and cash in hand 4,000. So that's what we are taken: 16,000, 50,000, 59,000, 1,000 and 4,000. The total current assets will be 1,30,000. Now the current liabilities are creditors 48,000, bills payable 10,000, bank overdraft 5,000, outstanding expenses 2,000. That's what: 48,000, 10,000, 5,000 and 2,000. The total current liability will be 65,000. If we calculate the ratios for this total, 1,30,000 divided by 65,000, the ratio will be 2:1. So 3 zeros will be cancelled, and if we find the proportionate for 130 and 65, that will be 2:1, means 130 and 65 has to be divided by a single number, that is here 65 only. 65 ones are 65, 65 twos are 130. So the ratio of current ratio is the current ratio is 2:1. Similarly, if we calculate the quick ratio, the formula to calculate the quick ratio is quick assets divided by quick liabilities. What are all the quick assets? The quick assets are all those current assets except prepaid expenses and stock. So let's see what are all the quick assets. So quick assets, the short term investments 16,000, stock will not come here, so debtors 59,000, prepaid expenses will not come here, and cash in hand 4,000 will come here. That's what here we taken. Short term investment 16,000, debtors 59,000, then prepaid expenses 4,000. Now quick liabilities. The quick liabilities are also the current liabilities except the bank overdraft. So what are all those? Creditors 48,000, bills payable 10,000, bank overdraft will not come here, and the outstanding expenses will also not come here. Only outstanding expenses will come here. Outstanding expenses 2,000. So if we add this quick assets and quick liabilities, 78,000 divided by 6,000. If we find the ratio for that, the ratio will be 1.32:1. Similarly, the 79,000 and 6,000 has to be divided by a single number. So that is 1.32:1. The quick ratio is 1.32:1. Then moving to absolute liquid ratio. So absolute liquid ratio, to calculate absolute liquid ratio, the formula used is cash plus short term investments divided by current liabilities. So absolute liquid assets are cash and short term investments. So cash, what is the amount of cash here? The amount of cash in hand is 4,000, and the short term investment is 16,000. So 16,000 plus 4,000 is 20,000, and the short term and the current liabilities, that's what which was we calculated in current ratio, that is 65,000. So if we divide 20,000 divided by 65,000, or if we find out the proportionate, we will get 1:3.25. So the absolute liquid ratios are 1:3.25. So things to remember: while calculating quick ratio, we should not take the prepaid expenses and stock as a quick assets, and in quick liabilities we should not take bank overdraft as a quick liability. Thank you.